Hello friends, welcome to my podcast Nalini's Voice. Last month, I had given introduction to the limiting beliefs. Due to these limiting beliefs, we cannot achieve what we want to in life. Limiting beliefs are those which are unhelpful to us. These will become obstacles. How are these beliefs formed? Beliefs are formed by our past experiences, by listening to our parents, elders, by looking around in the society and due to our culture. The beliefs which limit us from our development, which are unhelpful, are the limiting beliefs. The beliefs which help us are known as empowering beliefs. Beliefs are at our unconscious levels. There can be four kinds of limiting beliefs. First one, judgments and opinions. The limiting beliefs which we form by the judgments and opinions of other people. Everyone is different. Their reality is theirs and ours is true for us. You might have come across this, especially in India. If we don't speak English fluently, then we are termed as stupid. Intelligence does not have any connection with knowing English or speaking English. We know this very well. Still, when people say this directly, or even if they don't say to us, we have formed this belief that not speaking English fluently means I am not good enough. So we feel not confident in speaking in a group and you are underconfident, and this may affect your performance in your professional life. Second kind of limiting beliefs is causal relationships. Because I am dark-skinned, I am not good enough. This is the causal relationship limiting belief. When I was young, my close relative used to compare my skin color to my mother's skin color and say, "You are darker than your mother. You don't have any similarities with your mom. You don't look like even a bit like your mother." All these played havoc in my life. I did not even realize this. At my unconscious level, I was believing because I am not fair like my mom, because I don't look like her, I am not good enough. No one will like me or no one will love me. This resurfaced when I got engaged. This belief troubled me and I used to ask my husband, then my fiancé, ask him the questions like, "Do you really love me? Do you think I am not fair enough? My skin tone is not fair enough?" It required a lot of effort, conscious thinking from my side to come over this limiting belief. You have to be aware of your limiting beliefs and work on them, or else they will affect you in a big way. Third type of limiting belief is identity misconceptions. If anyone asks you, "Tell me about yourself," what do you tell? You share about your job. You're working as so and so company. You are a homemaker. Then you go on to sharing what you like, what you don't like. You may also share about your children, about your role as a mother or a father. These are all the roles you play in your life or the relationships. This is not the real you. This is not actually what you are. it creates the limitation. This is not your entire identity. These are identity misconceptions, limiting beliefs. In identity misconceptions, we label ourselves or people around us assign labels to us. Also, we limit us to that label only. For example, if you are a homemaker, you say, I am a homemaker. That's it. What else can I do in life? You don't feel like having any ambitions. You don't have the confidence that you can achieve anything or something in life. If you were labeled as troublemaker because you were mischievous as a child, you believe that in your adult life also. You conclude, I am not good enough. I am not intelligent, not skilled. These are all the expressions of identity misconceptions. Fourth type of limiting beliefs is future pacing and beyond now. If you are confident enough now, if you lack security, confidence, you also don't have good feeling about your future. You are not enthusiastic about achieving something, in setting goals for your good future. Sometimes some people are so consumed by the past that they are not aware of what is happening in their life today or what may happen in the future. They are not at all interested in making their future. Example, if you believe that people are bad things are happening in the world, then you don't want to pursue things you want to pursue because you want to protect yourselves from these bad people and this bad world. So like this, because of judgments, opinions, identity misconceptions, causal relationships and future pacing, we limit ourselves in our life. We should recognize these limiting beliefs and overcome them to empower ourselves. It is not easy for everyone to recognize, identify the limiting beliefs. So you should be careful enough and closely observe yourself and be self-aware to identify what are your limiting beliefs and overcome them so that you can achieve whatever you want to in the life. So friends, I think you understood and this episode will help you in some or the other way. And thank you for listening to my podcast. If you have any views or opinions you want to share, please share in the comment section. And I will meet you in the next episode. Till then, take care and bye bye.